swim towards the current system trying to drown me. Stay in your regular like Clorox and Dunks. Spin cycle, head for top for one out the slums.
Hello, welcome to the I Feel Like Rhyming Show. I am your host, Kevin McCarthy, and we're back to dive into hip-hop's craziest news stories and anything else that's going on today, because something crazy just happened like 2 seconds before I came on the air here. Antonio Brown has signed with the New England Patriots for 1 year for like $15 million or so. It's in the season of NFL players getting rewarded for acting a little crazy. Tyreek Hill just got $54 million contract, 3 years, like 30-something million guaranteed. I mean, he just got in a verbal fight with his wife where he said, "You should be scared of me," you know, B word. The kid should be scared of me too. He was accused of punching his child, and they reward him with $54 million. Good job, you know. That's your domestic violence reward nowadays. You get a nice signing bonus, nice $34 million guaranteed. Now go out there and be a superstar. Go out there and win us some Super Bowls. Forget your, personal drama. No big deal. As long as you put up 100 yards and catch 10 balls, go beat up whoever you'd like. No, and Antonio Brown's the same thing, you know. Yeah, you can go threaten to beat up a GM, not show up to practice, videotape our calls and put them up on Instagram, make fun of our teammates, not wear the right helmet. I don't even know what else there is. I can't even remember it all. But then you get rewarded with like 19 million and like a 15 million signing, or it's 15 million and a 9 million signing bonus. So congratulations, you acted crazy, and now we're gonna give you that nice positive reinforcement we know you need right now. He'll never do it again now that we positively rewarded him. There's no way he'll ever act up again now. But hey, maybe with Belichick he won't. I mean, Belichick, I'm shocked. I'm just floored. I'm shocked. My jaw hit the floor. I didn't think Belichick would want to bring on this type of drama. I didn't think he'd want to, take on all that news and just craziness. Belichick just does not seem like the type of guy who wants to be anywhere near TMZ or news outlets every day, or his name in the news, his phone conversations recorded. Yeah, I can't see Belichick enjoying that, so it shocked me that he wanted that. But I feel like he's like, oh, no one can tame this great talent? Well, hold my beer, watch me do this. He's trying to prove a point, one up everybody once again, show he's the best coach ever once again, and just when no one else could wrangle in this player's attitude and make him play well, Belichick will come to the rescue and do it for everyone, and he'll play well. They'll go to the Super Bowl. Antonio Brown and Tom Brady will split MVP duties, and it'll just be all forgotten that he almost strangled a general manager. So, hey, whatever. I'm obviously good with it. I'm a Patriots fan. As long as he can behave, I'm good with it. He's a great talent, one of the best, the top three in the league. DeAndre Hopkins, Odell, him, and Julio are tier 1, and tier 2's way below them. So they're some of the best receivers in the game. He's arguably the best. So I think it's DeAndre and him, and then Odell. So I think he's top 2. So you can't deny the talent. Obviously, I'm glad he's there, but I just, will he behave? Chances are no at this point. So whatever. It's the risk you got to make. And Belichick, I'm shocked, almost a little proud that he rolled the dice. Belichick, I don't take for like a crazy gambling man, and I picture Jerry Jones making this move and him becoming a Cowboy, but a Patriot? Yeah, it surprised me. So, hey, whatever. Welcome, Antonio. Let's go back to back with it. You know, I'm an even guy though. I'm OCD. So if Tom Brady does win his 7th, which I hope he does, I hate that number 7 though. So he's got to win his 8th. So we might have to win 3 in a row if we win 2 in a row. Just saying. All right, guys. Let's move on though to hip hop news. We got a huge story out right now. I'm sure you all have seen it. If you haven't, I'm glad to be bringing it to you. Shotti, you know, Treyway, 6ix9ine's former manager, Mr. Frozo or whatever from The Incredibles. I saw the picture. I've never seen The Incredibles, but he does look uncanny like him. Yeah, Treyway or Shotti was, you know, the guy who kind of came up with Treyway, was the big member of the 9 Trey Bloods. He was 6ix9ine's manager. He was everywhere with 6ix9ine for the 1 year or shorter of fame. You know, he made 6ix9ine a Blood, gave him all his Blood affiliates. He was responsible for a lot of 6ix9ine's success and a lot of his downfall and bad actions he took. So he's, you know, the yin and yang. He's going to bring you down a little bit, but he's helping you at the same time. So you can make a lot of pros and cons for him being around. He may have never reached the height of success he reached without Shotti and Treyway and everything. He probably wouldn't have. But, you know, it comes at a cost at the same time. It's like making a deal with the devil. You know, you get rich and famous, but at some point he's coming back for that debt. He's coming back for that soul. So he's taking that debt back no matter what. And 6ix9ine learned that the hard way, and he's in jail for over a year. Is it worth it? I mean, I guess it depends, you know, how the jail is. I feel like the jail's probably pretty light. You know, I don't think he's in the snitch jail, the Fed jail, that's all protected. It's all lawyers and, you know, accountants and things that fudge books for big IRS companies. He's got a bigger chance of, you know, getting his taxes done and his IRAs worked out than probably raped or anything bad happening. You know, he's probably getting a nice second mortgage or something, and where he's at, you know, investing in some penny stocks, you know, playing the NASDAQ. That's what 6ix9ine's probably doing in his jail, more than fighting and stabbing and any of that. So I'm sure 6ix9ine's all right, and he's probably saying it's worth it. You know, the crazy thing is that usually when you go into jail, you get the dad bod. 6ix9ine already had that, and usually you get all tatted up, all shittily. Shittily, is that a word? I think it is. I made it. If it's not, it is now. You get tattooed up all crazy in jail. I don't think he can get any more tattooed up. He's clearly not going in witness protection, because I feel like somehow, you know, you can't go in witness protection just because of the tattoos, but I feel like something would be leaked, like, of, you know, what his, how would he? He just never would. So I just think, obviously, he's going to go to Europe. I believe Sarah Molina's case, like, he's going to go overseas and build a career over there, whether it's in a Spanish-speaking country or not. So the white kids in Germany, and that's where he started out, you know, touring. So he's going to go tour over there, become rich in euros and pounds, and he's going to probably be fine. So in the end, is all it worth it? Maybe. You know, he could probably never live anywhere near New York or any Bloods he will be searched for. Because like I said, he can't go into witness protection with that. I mean, it's like the Deezus and Mero sketch here. He's honestly going to come up to you at your telemarketing firm. 6ix9ine's going to be sitting in a cubicle? No. So he's in trouble in terms of that. People are going to want him dead. He gave Shotti, his manager, 15 years now. And in New York, you serve like 85% of your time. So he's going to do probably 13 of that 15 years. It could be 15 years. It could be 15 to 20. I'm not sure on that. So he could be serving a minimum of 15, maybe more. Who knows exactly, but he's going to be around 15 years. That's around 2035. I mean, that's, what, iPhone 25, 2K35, what else would be out? I mean, it'd just be the Carter 20. I don't know what it's going to be by then. Who knows what the world's going to look like by then. Technology, though, imagine going in 15 years ago. What's happened in 15 years? Like, there's barely any iPhones, and you come out and there's smartphones. Like, when you went in 15 years ago, your phones, 2004, that's, I don't remember exactly, let's see. Yeah, phones were just starting to get some technology, but, still, like, the technology change. Now the way technology is jumping, just how different it's going to be. Like, he's already packed on some pounds, too, and he's, like, I think he's going bald. I see he's got his hairline back, but he'll probably end up being a bald, fat guy when he gets out, still yelling Treyway. No one's going to remember that. He's going to be like, remember how tough I was? I don't know. He's never going to regain that career back. He lost his whole career, lost everything. So it sucks to see that. And 6ix9ine's getting out. His case is coming up in a few days. I think September 9th his starts. But I feel like his case, he just walks in and be like, hey, you did a good job on that snitching. You told really well. A+ on that telling. I really like the way in that third sentence you enunciated, he shot him. And the way you pointed, like with that nice, he did it. No, he did it. You really pointed really well. Strong movements, really strong right arm movements. And you tossed in the left. Liked the combos, right and left combo. You pointed at two people. You told on two people at the same time. It's never even seen before, the 3-piece combo. 3 snitches at the same time with a combo of potato chips. I don't know, he was probably just telling on everyone. 6ix9ine was shaking, scared. Now he's telling these dudes they're doing 15 years, and his case is coming up now. He's supposed to be released January 20th. He'll be out for 15 years. These guys are still doing that time. Man, along 15 years, that's half of my life up until now. It's crazy, man, but Treyway's done, so what will 6ix9ine's career look like when he gets out? Will you guys listen to him? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think, but the 6ix9ine snitching train has came to the station, and it is all aboard. He's taking all comers. He's snitching on everyone. He's telling on me for that parking ticket I didn't pay back in '97. That jaywalking incident when I was coming out of the bar and I was stumbling. He's telling on everybody. He's telling on you if you went and saw an R-rated movie when you were under 17. Telling on you for everything. Watch out. Stay straight out here. He's got a 30-pack on your head. Watch out. Treyway. And that's Treyway. If you forgot the name, get it right. No. But anyways, moving on. Next subject, we're going to talk about Power, my favorite show. Is currently in its 6th and final season. I'm not going to portray or relay anything that happened so as to not be a spoiler, but the big news is that the theme song with Joe in it, I didn't even know it was Joe. He hasn't been around since, Big Pun. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, but that's Joe on that hook. Literally haven't seen him since that song, and now all of a sudden he does the Power intro, and 50 Cent does the verses. It's a good rap song, good chorus, great chorus. One of the best theme songs in music today, or in television today, and ever. It's definitely in the top 10 of best theme songs, I think, of all time. It's a great theme song. didn't need to be changed. It's not broken. Don't fix it. They fixed it anyways, and it's Trey Songz. And you know, he's fixed the, it's the same skeletal outside, you know, the same skeletal remains of the song. He sings the same words, but uses a lot of, oh, it is a big town world. Oh, why do they always, and they wave, it is a big town world, and go in and out with big town world. I don't know, they're always doing that homecoming wave thing. It is the swirl there. I can't do it, but, or they're just feeling their chest, making sure it's vibrating correct. I love when people are really, especially R&B singers in the 90s, R&B groups, nothing better than them. They were, you know, I know Kevin Hart already did the joke with the grabbing, but there's so many more good mannerisms too, and that's what Trey Songz sounds like on this. He's singing it, oh, it is a big town world, when you just want the original back. And that's all we're saying. Bring the original back. Don't ruin it. It's not broken. Don't fix it. We want the original song back. 50 Cent was gonna give it back because it was getting destroyed on Twitter. Everyone was tearing it up. And then someone screwed it up. One random comment, 50 Cent said, now I'm not changing it. Had a little Floyd Mayweather, Antonio Brown hissy fit, Kevin Durant hissy fit on Twitter, and said, now I'm not changing it. So it's staying the same. So one stupid troll on Twitter ruined it for the rest of us. So the theme song will stay changed, with Trey Songz harmonizing and singing over the beats, Chris Browning it up, or whatever you want to call it, Frank Oceaning it, instead of the rapping. I'm surprised 50 Cent, of all people, wants to take his music away. We see so little of 50 Cent rapping in his music. He literally wants to take some of that away from us. Bold move. Bold move. Well played, 50 Cent. See how it works out for you. I don't know if it'll be good. You want to get as much of your music out nowadays as you can. You had one of the biggest theme songs ever and you take it away? That's crazy to me. Maybe you owe Trey Songz a favor. Clearly you owe Trey Songz something, because I haven't heard from Trey Songz in a while. So he's clearly getting a debt. Like, hey, you know that thing you owe me for, the poker game with the thing? Just let me redo your Power theme song for the 6th season. It must have been a big debt too. That's crazy. You know, to have one of the best theme songs and just take it away, give it to someone else, gift wrap it, and then he fucks it up. Terrible. But I mean, let me know in the comments if you're messing with the new Trey Songz theme song of Power. Are you watching Power? What do you think of it? I think it's pretty damn good so far. You know, it sucks it's ending, but I'm sure there'll be spin-offs. You know, I love Power. With regards to The Wire and Power are 1A, 1B of my favorite show of all time. Way better than Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. Forget all them. It's The Wire and Power. Best 2 shows ever. Seal it. Book it. That's it. No arguments. Don't tell me anything about that in the comments, because I'm not even going to read it. Power and The Wire. Best ever. That's it. Alright, next story, we got the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Guys, I just want to quickly say, I never tried a Popeyes chicken sandwich, and now they're sold out everywhere. I thought, you know, there's no way they're better than Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches. I love Chick-fil-A. One of my favorite foods of all time. Just in general, a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, no pickles. Oh, with the nuggets on the side, I can do away with the fries. It's just all about that Chick-fil-A chicken. And, you know, so I laughed at the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I'm like, no way it's better than Chick-fil-A. I laugh in the face of that. But now I'm hearing everywhere that the Popeyes chicken sandwich actually was better than the Chick-fil-A sandwich. The bread does look better. That bread looks really interesting and good. And I know Popeyes is good with their butter, spices, so it could be better. Everyone's saying it's better, and now I believe it, and right when I believe it and don't want to make fun of it anymore, I don't want to ride for Chick-fil-A. What has Chick-fil-A really ever done for me? I mean, they're closed on Sunday. they really haven't done that much for me. They sometimes overcook their chicken sandwiches and they're too hard and it pisses me off. Too crispy, to be juicy. But yeah, Popeyes now, I showed my allegiance to Chick-fil-A, and now Popeyes is all sold out when I want to be a traitor and switch sides to Popeyes. And now I can't, and it's all sold out. So basically, I'm just trying to figure out if there's any illegal black market Popeyes chicken vendors out there, chicken sandwich vendors. If you're selling on the low some Popeyes chicken, you know, I don't know if it goes by the eighth, the QP. You know, if I gotta buy big amounts, some low, I can get a gram or two, whatever. Get me those Popeye chicken sandwiches, please. Someone's gotta have them on the low. Whenever there's a drought, someone's got the umbrellas out. I mean, someone's got those Popeyes chicken sandwiches, and I need them. Get me one ASAP, right away. Let's do it, guys. If this show doesn't profit me in any way ever, if it gets me a Popeyes chicken sandwich when they were all sold out across the nation, it will have been a success. I will have made it, and I'll be happy with that. So I just need to try that Popeyes chicken sandwich. I do love their chicken. It always was the closest second to Chick-fil-A you could get. So maybe they upped it, put some new spices in the chicken sandwich, and maybe they did beat them. Maybe they did beat them. I need to know now. Can't be gone forever, right? You can't just run out of chickens, literally. So can't be gone forever. They got to be slicing those things up some way, mechanically separating them or something, or slicing them up somehow. I know. So hopefully the chicken sandwich, the Popeyes chicken sandwich, comes back soon enough, and I can formally end this debate here on the I Feel Like Rhyming show. We'll get that done. We'll do that. I'll give you Kevin McCarthy's chicken sandwich taste test fucking show. I don't know. I got no clever joke or title for that one. It'll just be called that. My chicken sandwich taste test. Alright, next up, we're gonna go with the I Feel Like Laughing story of the day. I'm always gonna try to end on a happy, laughing note. Fat Joe recently on a VH1 show. I don't even know if it's VH1. It's called Growing Up Hip Hop, or Hip Hop in New York, or Not Loving Hip Hop. I think it's Growing Up Hip Hop. I know that's with Bow Wow, but maybe Fat Joe's on it too with his son. I think it is Growing Up Hip Hop in New York with Fat Joe and his son, and they're talking in their kitchen, and Fat Joe is saying how, you know, not all rappers' sons are automatically successful. Actually, most of them don't make it. If there's 50 of them, you know, 49 don't make it. So it's actually harder to make it as a hip hop, you know, pioneer son, because you're always compared to your dad. You're compared to a legend, you know, a creator of this, you know, a legend in the game, whatever, an icon. And you're a son, you know, you never can live up to that truly. So it is hard, I agree. It's probably much harder to blow up. Just think about it. I mean, you know, Big Pun's son, Chris Rivers, there is pretty dope. I've seen his videos. He can rap his ass off, rap real fast. But he's not Big Pun. That's who he's compared to, so he's not as good. He's, you know, you don't hear about him around. He's got a cult following, an underground following, but he's not really popping off like Big Pun level, so that didn't work out. Who else is there? You know, Diddy's son is kind of popping off, but that's going to be tough. Fat Joe's son used Jaden Smith as an example, but Fat Joe said Jaden Smith had to put out like 10 mixtapes before he popped off. And the only argument there is that, yeah, he was able to pop off because he had so much money, support, and was probably on a label. It's just a favor to Will Smith, and he had a lot of the corporate giant machine pushing him, so he probably was going to pop off. So in that way, and you know, Diddy's son got Bad Boy to pop off, so it will work. But what Fat Joe is saying here basically is, son, you're trash. Your music is straight up trash. It is garbage. That's what Fat Joe's trying to say to him without saying those words. And that's why it's the I Feel Like Laughing clip of the day. Because I couldn't stop, like, just go to Hot New Hip Hop or whatever, or look up Growing Hip Hop on YouTube for the clip. I mean, the son is like, I'm the hardest worker. If you have passion and drive and determination, you know, you work hard and no one works harder than me. I'm the hardest working out. So I'm gonna make it. And Fat Joe's literally like, well, sometimes it still doesn't work, son, you know? Do you have a backup plan, anything? Can be a plumber? I mean, you don't have a backup plan or anything? You can't go to trade school, be a plumber, you know, electricians, they make a ton of money. You ever thought about that? You ever looked into that? You know, he's trying to be nice without just saying what he wants to say in his core, what's screaming in his head. Son, you're trash. Your music is straight up trash. Stop it. Stop making it. No one wants to hear it. Please stop. Put it down. Put the mic down, son. Put it down. You're hurting my ears. You know, my fucking studio is losing value and credibility just by you being in the booth. Please stop rapping. Stop making music. You just don't have the talent. That's what he's trying to tell his son. His son's like, no, I'm going to work harder than everyone else. I'm going to make it. Fat Joe's like, please, just stop. Like, you're not good. You're just not good. Some people aren't good, you know. Michael Jordan's son isn't the best basketball player. Snoop Dogg's son wasn't rapping. I mean, it's tough to live up to your parents. Jaden Smith isn't as good of an actor as Will Smith. So it is tough to live up to your father's footsteps, especially if they are a hip-hop legend in New York like Fat Joe is, and legend in general. He's a legend. He's been doing this for 10 years. Yeah, he's a one-hit wonder type guy in the sense that he makes crazy good singles and no one buys his albums. So he's made 10 platinum singles, but probably never had a platinum album. Unless Don Cartagena went platinum, I don't know. Or Jealous One Still Envy. That should have. That was a fire album. But it's tough to live up to your father. You think LeBron James' kid is going to be as good as LeBron at basketball? No, probably not. You just don't have it sometimes. So, but my point here is, as a father, if I'm ever blessed with the chance to have a son and he wants to make music or be a hip-hop blogger like me, or do stand-up comedy or something along my lines of work, and I know that when he shows me his footage, I know he's trash, will I be able to say, son, you're trash? Just quick and easy and painless like that. Put my hand on his shoulder and just say, son, I'm sorry, but you're trash. Yeah. Hate to tell it to you, but I'm helping you out by not wasting your time and everybody else's time that would have to sit there for 2 minutes and listen to that. I just want to save everybody's time, all your time and hard work and energy. You're trash, son. You're trash. You're garbage. Are you going to be able to say that to your son? Would you say that to your son? Would you tell him the truth, or would you sugarcoat it and beat around the bush and not be able to tell him? What would you do, or what have you done if you're already a father? Would you tell your son, could you tell your son that he's trash at his dream, shatter his dreams? He's telling you his hopes and dreams and, everything, his goals and expectations for the world, and you just are about to shatter them and shit on them in his face and stare at him while you do it. Just no remorse. Can you do that? Would you do that? I don't know. I thought it was funny reading the article. Fat Joe's literally saying everything he can besides saying the words, son, you're trash. And his son doesn't pick up on it. And somehow, Fat Joe keeps saying, it's tough to make it. A lot of people don't make it. It's tough to make it. A lot of people don't make it. And his son keeps saying, I'm gonna work harder, I'm gonna work harder. He's not catching on that his dad's just trying to be a father, give him some fatherly advice, worldly advice, tell the truth, that son, you're trash, and you should just hang it up. give it up before it gets too late. Just trying to be a father, but that's tough to balance. Being a father, telling them the cold hard truth, or, you know, coddling them a little bit, softening the blow, and not being able to tell him the truth, you know, being like, maybe you could do it when you know he truly can't. You know, what would you do? What would you do? And I think it's best if you just rip that Band-Aid off, tell him right away, son, you're trash. That's it. You're just trash. That's the best thing to do, but that's tougher, you know, easier said than done. That's tough to do. So, I just wanted to bring that to the table to discuss. What would you do as a father? Would you tell your son he's trash and squash his dreams, or would you try to beat around the bush or help him out or something else? What would you do as a father with your son? Alright guys, that is it. Alright guys, that is it. This has been another episode of I Feel Like Rhyming with your host, Kevin McCarthy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. You know, no matter how many people watch and subscribe, I'm going to keep making them every day. I love it. I enjoy it. You know, when I was away for some days doing other things, I missed it. I need, for my sanity and personality and just to be happy and in a good mood, I need to keep making these videos every day. So hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell and subscribe to I Feel Like Rhyming so you see every video. It's coming out every single day. The I Feel Like Rhyming show about hip-hop news, all the news, everything in the public sphere, the public world. I'll be talking about everything, no holds barred, not holding a thing back. I'm going to tell you how I really feel about it. What? And check out I Feel Like Ballin' every week for my NFL picks. Check out my week 1 picks. They should be up right now as you're watching this. I Feel Like Ballin' with, once again, your host, Kevin McCarthy. Thank you guys once again for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the I Feel Like Rhyming channel. We make new videos every single day. There'll be a new one every single day to fulfill all your needs. Check back daily. Don't miss it. You don't want to be the only one who misses these videos on the daily. Just saying. Take my advice, take it or leave it. But just trust me on this one, alright? That's the worst when you're dead. Alright, kiddo? I hate being called kiddo. Alright, anyways, guys, have a great day. Thank you for watching. This is your host, Kevin McCarthy. I Feel Like Rhyming. Peace.